Hello, my lovely people. I hope you have a fantastic day. I really appreciate you for taking your time to watch my video. May God bless you and our family. Much greetings. It will depend by the time zone you will watch this live from I am Masubo One. Yeah, from Nyabohansi Village, Africa, Kenya. So thank you. May God bless you. Today, what I have in the Lion's Day, I have my favorite Kenge in the Lion's Den. And also, I have Videejoner in the Lion's Den. And also, I have Lady J in the Lion's Den. So, my loyal and organic team Simba, watch the video until to the end so that we can analyze, so that you can know what is in the Lion's Den. And also, uh, my channel is about entertaining, educating, criticizing, and agree. So that's all that we want to do in this our channel. I really appreciate you. May God bless you.
Bow down to the king, I bring the heat. I am Masubo One, I'm taking the beat. From the motherland where I rule supreme. I'm the African king, fulfilling my dream. I am Masubo One. I am Masubo One. I am Masubo One. I am Masubo One. One, 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 one.
Yes, my loyal and organic team Simba, I really appreciate you for taking me to 3,000 plus subscriber. May God bless you. I know we built this channel together. I really appreciate you because if it was not you, I could not be here. So I really appreciate you. I respect you and I salute you. That's how I'm very happy because of you. And I'm here to bring you something every day. So I really appreciate you for that. And may God bless you and our family. So today, let me start with a receipt here so that we can see what is happening. We can see what is happening. Yeah, let me put the receipt and we continue.
As you can hear right behind me, we are having a lot of noise going on. That's because we realize there is water leakage from the top that affects the ceiling. So we try to curb it, but it's still not through. So we decided to redo the entire, not really the entire, but this section of the roof. If you realize, this place is kind of dirty. Like it's not as clean as this. This shows that there is water leakage from below. See, this is kind of dirty. You can even tell, like here and here. Those are two differences. So it means there's water seepage here and there's no water seepage here. So we are trying to do that to redo this that's going on. Uncle Mo, why you to pole? Yes. What's my materials there? What a was. So now we have to remove this and do it again. Guys, a lot of work going on.
So that is how things are going on here. My loyal and organic team Simba, me, I'm a top mason and I know how to construct. But when you hear sometimes we comment about things, I even did a video. I said, you can't do something which is, it's even a says which says cheap is expensive. And the reality, cheap is expensive. You can't tell me that, okay, for me as I was building this house, you know, I do it in a professional way, you know, in, yeah, experience. Okay, they do say that as we are uneducated people, you know, that I'm uneducated. But if I have experience, I'm educated, because I have that kind of knowledge, you know. By the time I saw the mess, I even react on that, uh, the roof, that it was not done well, and even the engineer was fakey engineer. But they didn't listen to us. They just say that we have jealousy for them, you know, that we have jealousy for them. For what? You know, I have never come to my channel talking about jealousy, showing my emotional that, hey, this somebody have this, so I'm not happy like that. No, I'm not doing like that, you know. So that house, for sure, me, this is what I know, and I was there. It was a big mess, and it will, if he cannot uh, start, you know, if he cannot prepare it now, you know, maybe he can remove that layers. And he did another big mess, that he dig that roof and he put the concrete even without, steel, which is a big mess. You can't treat the roof with only the concrete, and the steel is just, they have to put some steel, and also to put a pure concrete with a waterproof. Yeah, let me give him a free lesson. He wanna need a waterproof, that it can prevent those water, you know, to not going inside. And to put the ratio that it fits with the, to control, you know, the water. But he didn't hear from us. He just doing his own things. He just bring people, even cheating on a camera, that I'm paying a handman 1,200 Kenyan shillings, which I have never seen him doing that before, you know. So that's why he used those people. And even that, if, for sure, my people, if somebody, even me, I'm a top person, if you pay me and you give me your job, I will do it in a good way, in a best way, you know. So, but if, sometimes, those people, they overwork there, they don't have even the mood of doing kind of the job work. Sometimes somebody needs a rest. Even the machine, when you drive even a car, even the car, sometimes you have to leave it. When you drive it along some kilometers, all miles of miles, you can just leave it to cool. When you will not leave it to cool, something can happen. So those people, they didn't do that job in a good way, in a clever way. This Kenge, he just only stand there to supervise them, to bossing them, to slave them. No food, no even a break, even for 20 minutes, even to have a breaks, like to have a lunch, So what he was expecting, Sometimes you can do something thinking that you are just uh, you are just using those people that you can benefit. You will find yourself you are putting yourself in a high cost. Let us comment. How many times now the Kenge is destroying the roof? He came with a story saying that he's building helipad, that helicopter it can land on the top. Imagine my people, only lane for one day. One day, and here we have some season which rains for sure. You can't believe, you know, you can't believe. But just for one day, he's crying, you know. Me, I'm sorry for him because he did. I'm not even sorry for him. That is what he was wanting. So he has to do that. Even those people that were supporting him, they would be tired. Why is he not doing in a professional way? You know, even me for sure, my lawyer and the organic team Simba, you know, that truth, if it, for me, I can go there to, let me somebody say that, Masubo one, let us do that. Nothing like water, it wanna go inside there, you know. We have do a lot, you know. Even here at the market here, there's a flat which it was being, they only put the top and they just leave it. It has never even rained even a single day. Imagine. But this Kenge every day is crying because of his mess, you know. The reality, we have to tell him the reality, you know. That is the payment coming back to him, you know. Yeah, and he's using donatos in a bad way. You can't tell me somebody support you and you do a mess. It doesn't work like that. So let me go to another topic here. Yeah. I have my brother, yeah, in next village there, the place called Mabera. He's called by the name Videejoner. You know, Videejoner, I see the story. The story is not good. It is a touching story. Yeah, for sure. You know, which it makes, yeah, something you wanna not be happy, you know. But for me, what I wanna advise him, you know, we have some issues in our family and in our lives, you know. Sometimes, you can't explain all those things in the camera or in the people, but yeah, he is his own opinion to express, to explain how things they are. But for me, I'm sorry for him. Yeah, and I'm praying for him. He will be all right, I know. In this world, when a man, the first day that you was born, that's the day you start the war in this world. So even me right now, I know what I'm passing through. But as a man, as a lion, I thank God for everything, you know. You have to thank God for everything, you know. You have to thank for everything that it's happened. That was I know. That's why you see, even if somebody talk against me or criticizing what I'm talking, I appreciate if is he or her, I call them my brother, all my sister, all my mother, all my father, my grandmother, my grandmother. Because as we Christians, we know everybody in this world, we are brother and sisters. And if they are big, like our father, all people, they are our father and our mothers and our grandmother. That's our grandmother and our grandfather. That's what me I know according to our religious, Christian, even the Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you can confirm that. So there's nothing that I can create enmities, then I can reach to the point that I will not call somebody my brother or my dad or my mom. As long as you do anything that you do against me, I'm not I'm not here to fight with anybody in this street. And I really appreciate all people who maybe you agree with me or disagree with me. I appreciate because you have your own opinion, you know. So that's me in my Christianity. I know that we are one in this world, you know. If you are black, white, any type of person you are, we are one. Because we do worship, we know that we will go and we will rise again. That's what I know, you know. But there's no need of creating enmities, you know. So I have the receipt here. I want to put you so that you can hear and we can comment. Yeah, let me put the receipt.
When I look at my father, I just smile because I feel like it's me. He just left himself in the world because I feel like one time I'll achieve what he wanted to achieve in the world, and what he wanted is family, to have. Because I'm a guy who lived a very, very hard life, guys, So, like, growing up was something else to me. Really something else. Like, really something else. Like, if I start, but let's just move. Let me just not bother you guys with a lot. Let's just move. My father was a dancer. Yeah. He was a singer. He was a hardworking man. And he was an inspiration, to the community. You can't imagine my father was like that. And I'm proud he gave birth to a legend who is like, who just took his behavior, and kept moving. I feel like I picked up from where my father left, although I lived a very hard life, but I picked up from where my father, was left. From where my father left. So guys, let me just give you a short brief story of my father before I show you the picture. My father was a real good man. I grew up by being told that, and until now, I'm being told that your father was a real good man, and you resemble like your father, and I feel glad when someone tells me about that because, I feel like if my father was alive, I would have been so happy, I would have been so proud of him, I feel like I never had that love of, a father. Like, I feel like I would have learned something in life, of being a father, of having a father. But I appreciate for my father giving birth to me and bringing me into the world, Yeah. So, guys, my father was poisoned. You remember the last video? To those people who keenly follow me, I had a video that I said about my father. My father was poisoned, let me just be honest, with his own father. My father was poisoned with his own father. I won't be deep about that, but maybe I'll find a day and talk about that, one time. But the truth is, my father was killed, Yeah, my father never got sick on himself. No, he was poisoned and he was killed, but by his own father, due to some deep things. I won't talk about them, guys, So, this was now what happened, After my father being killed, oof, we went through a lot, guys, until we decided to get off from here and go, Yeah, there's a story like, oh my God. But let me not be too much deep, Yeah, that was what happened. My father was killed by his father so long ago. Yeah, that was what happened. It's very hard, for other people to understand, but maybe one time I'll be deep on it. So guys, I like coming here with this picture, this picture. Yeah, this is my father. I hope you can guess. Someone can guess where my father is. Yeah, because others may think it's me. This guy, this. Yeah. Yeah, this is my father, guys. This. I always come with this picture. This is when he was, I think he was a teenager, Yeah, when he was a young boy, Yeah. So this was the only picture I remained with of my father that I always see, guys. Like, I don't have any other picture. And his ID, I have his national identification card of Kenya. So I always just look at him and, yeah. His name was John Chacha Marwa. But here in the village, they used to call him Mangiti, like home name. He used to be known as Mangiti, like, yeah. So me as Victor, I took his name. So my second name is his name that he used to be called here. So my name is Victor Maro Mangiti. Yeah. My dad was John Chacha. Chacha John. My father's name was Chacha John Maro Mangiti. Chacha John Maro Mangiti. Yeah. Chacha John Maro Mangiti. Yeah. So I feel like I took Mangiti and Maro, from him. Like, I feel like, I feel like I'm him. I feel like I'm him, even though he's not around, like, I feel like I don't know what came on her mind because she was just from here. I think she decided to just start her own life, that's why she decided to move on with another guy for her own life, But then life went hard. I was the first, I was the only boy by that time in our home. So I told you the story about what happened. So we came here, now we are living there, where I've showed you. So life was really hard until my mom decided to go. we started another life, which I experienced some new things of life, experienced of, people, yeah, which I'll tell you guys. So, hey. I feel like, guys, my head is knocking, but, I'm just being honest. I want to share with you something in life. My mother got married. She went. We came. We started life. In that life again, after us starting, there was some challenges, challenges of us moving here and there, but things settled. Now things are okay, but things were not okay by that time. So I always come here, guys, praying that one time I'll build, somewhere close to my family, because, guys, oh my God, this is my father. This is this is my lovely father, and he was just buried here. Like, I feel like I need to live around him, because I feel like his spirit is still alive and still he's watching over me, and maybe his spirit is praying for me. So I feel like I need to live around him. I feel like, I feel like we threw him away, I feel like.
Yeah, that's how life is, you know. Yeah, so we have to appreciate what God, you know, chose to do. And yeah, it's very painful. That's how life is. That he say, sometimes uh, we have learned so many things in this our life. You see, that's how me I can advise my youths, the youths who they are, you know, struggling. We are struggling together to get something to improve our life, but we can remember we have our enemies in our home. That's the reality, you know. And also, your enemies, your big enemies, is your best friend. So we have to know that. Yeah, so that's a, you know, I don't know even how I can see about that, but you have to know that your enemy is your friend. That's what I can say for that. And if you get an opportunity to stay alone, it yeah, sometimes when you stay alone, there's some things which you avoid, for sure. Even in the Bible, it says that if you are mature enough, you can move, you can leave your parents and you go to look for your own life, you know. Yeah, so it's good that if you're able even to struggle to get something for your wife, yeah, you can do that. Yeah. And let me leave that story. Is very sad. I can go to another. This Aunt Lady J. Lady J now, after see something is not okay in this our village, after abusing Mama Ann's family, throwing word to them. He broke their peace. They are not happy, So he have decided that he want to go away from in this our village, because the villagers are not happy with what he did. Villagers are condemning, they are not happy, for sure. Something you can do, you pretend that you have a lot of money, but let me tell you one thing. Money, okay, money, you can have a lot of money, but the good thing in this our life, if you have money and you have peace, you are okay. But if you don't have peace and you have money, sometimes it brings not, it brings, okay, no, it doesn't make sense because, okay, you have money, you cannot enjoy in a good way, in peace with your family, you know. Sometimes you just see it's better I can have peace, but better having this all that I have, you know. So peace and health is very important in our life, you know. Yeah, my people. Even our rich people here who passed away, others they were having a big problem in terms of health. And they were being taken to India. That, yeah, but finally they went. So me, I'm praying God, I hope if you have peace and the health, you know, is okay. So the kind message that I can give to this Lady J, he wanna behave in a good way in this our community. Yeah, only to respect people, to respect elders. Yeah, that's how, you know, it doesn't mean that if you are grown, you know, in a family where you are not being taught maybe how you can relate with other people or how you can respect elders, you can run through, you know, to other people. Yeah, that's all I can advise him. So thank you, my loyal and the organic team Simba, for taking your time to watch my video. May God bless you and our family. I can't take this for granted. I really appreciate you and may God bless you. And also, I really appreciate uh, my lovely sister from UK. I really appreciate you for supporting my children. Yeah, I really appreciate you. And also, I really appreciate my lovely sister from Germany for supporting me. Uh, I really appreciate you for the borehole. Anytime I will show what I have done. And also I really appreciate you, my lovely mom from Alabama. May God bless you. I know how you support me through even this Wi-Fi. I'm doing this live from here. I really appreciate you. All people who you have been supporting me, even uh, many of you, uh, some I didn't know even the name. Yeah, I really appreciate you all, you know. My brother from Jamaica, Coco Grace TV, you know. Yeah, yeah. Even those who we started from them, from the back, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I can't forget you because I know you are important. That's how life is. Yeah. So thank you very much, and all loyal organic team Simba. I know you are the best. We have built this our channel together. You are advising me, commenting to my channel, supporting to my channel, even those people who they are, you know, giving the super slap, gifting me in my life, like Lisa, Auto, Sweeto, you know, and B, I really appreciate you. May God bless you. Ariud, edition Ariud, you know. So I really appreciate you all, you know, and all my lovely people. May God bless you. I can't take this for granted. I really appreciate a salute. Yeah, bye.